Welcome to Vidya Myriad. This video is made for class 10 on chapter number 5 Arithmetic Progressions, and today we are going to do exercise 5.3, and in this video we will be covering from question 1 to question 5 only. Question number 1. Find the sum of the following APs. Now series are given to us and we are told about certain terms. We have to find out some of those terms. Now in the first option we have A as 2 and we can find out D by subtracting 7 minus 2, which comes out to be 5, and N is your 10. That means we have to find out S10. S10 means you should know the formula for SN series, that is N upon 2 2A plus N minus 1D. So we have here N is our 10. So S10 will be 10 upon 2 into 2, that is A, plus N minus 1 will become 9. 10 minus 1 is 9 and D is your 5. On solving this, S10 comes out to be 245. Second part. Minus 37, minus 33, minus 29, so on to 12 terms. So we have to find out the sum of 12 terms. We have A with us, minus 37. D comes out to be 4 after subtracting, and N is 12. So S12 we will find out by putting it to the formula N upon 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D. So N is our 12, A is minus 37 and D is 4. We will put this in this formula, so it will become 12 upon 2 into minus 37, that is minus 74. 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 into 4 is 44. On solving this, S12 comes out to be minus 180. Next, 0.6, 1.7, 2.8 to 100 terms. So A is 0.6, D we can get by subtracting 1.7 and 0.6, that comes out to be 1.1, and N comes out is given to us as 100. That means we have to find out S100. So here N upon 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D is your formula, which you should always write in the wherever is required. So 100 upon 2 will be into 2 into A, that is 2 multiplied by 0.6, which will give you 1.2. N minus 1 is 100 minus 1, that is 99, and D is 1.1. On solving this, S100 comes out to be 5505. Next, 1 upon 15, 1 upon 12, 1 upon 10, so on to 11 terms. So A is 1 upon 15 given, and D we can find out by subtracting 1 upon 12 minus 1 upon 15. It will gives us 1 upon 60. So on solving this, we get Sn is equal to N upon 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D. And we know we have to find out S11. S11 means we have to find out the formula N upon 2, 2A plus N minus 1 D, where N is 11. So 11 upon 2, A is 1 upon 15. So 2 into 1 upon 15 plus 11 minus 1 will become 10. 10 into 1 upon 60 will become 10 upon 60. On solving this by taking the LCM and by reducing it, we get our sum of 11 terms as 33 upon 20. Question number 2. Find the sums given below. 7 plus 10 and a half plus 14, so on, plus 84. Now here we are not given how many terms are there. We should know N here, but we don't know N. We know the last term, that is AN, which is equal to 84, or nth term, and we know A, which is given as 7. D we can easily find out. 10 and a half minus 7, that comes out to be 7 upon 2. So to find out N, we will using the formula of AN series, that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1D, because we are told AN is 84. So 84 will be equal to A is 7, and we know D, that is 7 upon 2, but we don't know N, so it will be written as N minus 1. So on solving this, we will find out N as 23. Now we have to find out their sum. We have N with us, so Sn will be equal to N upon 2 into A plus L. L is your last term, which is given in the question, or it can be also written as A plus AN, which is given as 84. So N we have, that is 23. So 23 upon 2 into A is 7 plus 84. When we do this, we get your answer as 1046 1 by 2. It's like a mixed fraction. You should always write it there. 34 plus 32 plus 30 plus and so on plus 10. Now a is 34, your d comes out to be minus 2 and nth term or an or l, that comes out to be 10. So we know the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1d, because we need to find out n as we need to find out their sum. So for sum formula we need to know n, only then answer can be we will get. So using this an is equal to a plus n minus 1d, we will be finding out n. So an we are told 10, a we know 34, d we know minus 2. On solving this, n comes out to be 13. Now we can use the formula for the sum. Sum is n upon 2 into a plus l. L is your last term, or instead of that we can also write n upon 2 into a plus an. That can also be written. So Sn will be equal to n is 13. So 13 upon 2, a is 34 and l is 10, which is given to us. On solving this, so sum of n terms comes out to be 286. Now minus 5 plus minus 8 plus minus 11 plus and so on till plus minus 230. So here a is minus 5 and your nth term given to us is minus 230. D we can find out by subtracting, that comes out to be minus 3. So we will be finding out n by using the formula an, which is equal to a plus n minus 1d. So an is given to us as minus 230, which is equal to minus 5 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. We get n as 76. So now we will, n is there are 76 terms. N means it has 76 terms. So we can also write as S76 is equal to n upon 2 into a plus l. N is 76. So S76 can also be written, that is 76 upon 2 into minus 5 plus minus 230. On solving this we get minus 8930. Question number 3. In an AP, given a is equal to 5, d is equal to 3, an is equal to 50. We need to find n and Sn. Now n is, how we are going to find n? By using the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1d. We have an with us, we have a with us, we have d with us. We will put this into the formula. We got n as 16. So Sn will be equal to n upon 2 into a plus an, which is already given to us, a plus an. N is, we have found 16, so 16 upon 2 into a is minus 5, an is 50. On solving this, Sn comes out to be 440. Next, a is equal to 7, a13 is equal to 35. Find d and S13. So a we have a13, means we can put the formula of a13. A13 will be a plus 12d. That is a is 7, 12d. D we don't know, we will find out. A13 value we have 35. So on solving this, d comes out to be 2.33. And we have to find out the value of S13. S13 is equal to n upon 2 into a plus an. Now we have an with us, that is given to us as 35. On we will be using the value of that. So n is 13. So 13 upon 2, a is 7, an is 35. Solve this, you get the value 273. Next, a12 is 37, d is given you 3. You have to find out now a. So we will apply the same formula of a12. a12 will be equal to a plus 11d. a12 value we have 37. A we don't know. 11d. D we have 3. So 11 into 3 is 33. A comes out to be 4. We have to find out S12. So S12 formula will be S12 is equal to n upon 2 into a plus an. So n is 12 over here. So 12 upon 2 into a is 4. What is a12? a12 is 37. An that we have to find out. So 6 into 41 comes out to be 246. Next, a3 is equal to 15. S10 is equal to 125. Find d and a10. So A3 is given to us as 15. So A3 means A3 is equal to A plus 2D, and A3 is given to us 15. So 15 will be equal to A plus 2D. Let it be equation number 1. Now they have also given us S10. What is S10? S10 will be equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 d. We will use this formula because we don't know the last term or nth term. So S10 is equal to 10 upon 2 into 2a plus 9d. So what is a and what is d? We will see afterwards. S10 is given to us as 125. We can divide it by 5. So your equation number 2 is 25 is equal to 2a plus 9d. Now you have equation 1, you have equation 2. You can use elimination method by making the variables same. We have tried to make a as same. On now subtracting, we get d is equal to minus 1. Now we can put this value of d in equation 1. So 15 is equal to a plus 2d. A comes out to be 17. We need to find out A10 also. So A10 will be equal to a plus 9d. So what is a? 17. What is d? Minus 1. So 17 plus 9 into minus 1. Your A10 comes out to be 8. Next, d is equal to 5. S9 is equal to 75. Find a and a9. So Sn is given to us as 75. So S9a will be equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus 9 minus 1 into d. That is S9 is 75. So 9 upon 2, 2a, a we don't know. We can find out using this. So 8 into 5, 40. A comes out to be minus 35 upon 3 on solving this. We need to find out A9. So A9 means A9 will be equal to a plus 8d. We know the value of a, minus 35 upon 3. We know d, that is 5. So 8 into 5, 40. Taking the LCM, A9 comes out to be 85 upon 3. A is equal to 2, d is equal to 8, Sn is equal to 90. Find n and an. So using Sn 90, we can find out the values of n. So Sn will be equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We have a, we have d, we have the value of Sn. Using that we can find out n. So Sn is given to us as 90. So 90 will be equal to n upon 2 into 2 into 2 plus n minus 1 into 8. You will solve this. You will find that it forms a quadratic equation in a form of 8n square minus 4n minus 180 equal to 0. This is easily divisible. So you will further short it out by dividing it by 4. So it becomes 2n square minus n minus 45 equal to 0. With the help of middle term splitting, you will find out its factors. It comes out to be 9 minus 5 and 2n plus 9 equal to 0. So where 9 is equal to 5 and minus 9 upon 2. So it has to be a positive integer. So we will use n is equal to 5. We have to find out a5. a5 will be equal to a plus 4d. So we know a is 8 and we know d is 5. So with the help of this, we get the answer 34. Next, a is equal to 8, an is equal to 62, Sn is equal to 210. Find n and d. Now here Sn is given to us as 210. So here I have written, it will come Sn. So Sn will be equal to n upon 2 into a plus an. Now value of Sn is 210. We can find out n from here. We don't know. N upon 2. We know a value, that is 8, and an is also given to us as 62. An means it must be the last term. So we can find out n from here. That comes out to be 6. Now we have to find out d also. Now for d, what we can use is, we can use the formula of an. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. We have the value of an with us, that is 62. We have a with us, that is 8. We have found n, that is 6. And we can find out d, which we don't know from this. On solving this, d comes out to be 54 upon 5 or 10.8. 8. Next, an is equal to 4, d is equal to 2, Sn is equal to minus 14. Find n and a. Now an is equal to 4 means if we use this formula a plus n minus 1 d. So an is given to us, d is given to us. So we can find out a from here. A comes out to be 6 minus 2n. We don't know n also, we don't know a also. So now let us see Sn. Sn will be equal to n upon 2 into a plus an, because we are using this formula because we are given an. So it is easier to do this. Okay. And Sn is given to us as minus 14. So minus 14 is equal to n upon 2. We have to find out n. We don't know. What is a? A is 6 minus 2n plus, and an is given to us as 4. So that means this whole equation is in a form of one variable, that is n, and it forms a quadratic equation which is 2n square minus 10n minus 28 equal to 0. We can divide this by 2, whole equation, we get n square minus 5n minus 14 equal to 0. So we can solve this quadratic equation with the help of middle term splitting method. So on solving this, we get n minus 7n plus 2 equal to 0. So it means n is either 7 or n is minus 2. So we will ignore the negative number and we will take the positive n as 7. So what is a now? A is equal to 6 minus 2n and n is 7. So a comes out to be 8. Next, a is equal to 3, n is equal to 8, s is equal to 192. Find d. Now Sn is given to us. It means 192. So here a and n is there. So that means we can't use the formula of a n series 1. So we will be applying n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. Now n is 8, 8 upon 2. A we have the value 3. And we can write n minus 1 as 7, 8 minus 1 is 7. We can find out d using this. It comes out to be 6. Next, L is equal to 28, S is equal to 144. And there are total 9 terms. Find a. That means Sn will be equal to n upon 2 into a plus an. Why I use this? Because in the question we are told the last term L is equal to 28, which we can use in an. We are also told that there are total 9 terms. So n is also given to us, that is 9. We can find out a from here. In this, a comes out to be 4. Now next, how many terms of the AP 9, 17, 25 must be taken to give a sum of 636? Now series is given to us. From this we know a is 9 and d is 8 by doing 17 minus 9. We have to find out sum of n terms, and that is given to us as 636. That means Sn is equal to n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. What is Sn? 636. It's given in the question. We have to find out n as we don't know. So n upon 2. So a is 9. So 2 into 9, that is 18. N minus 1 into d. D is 8. So when again we solve this, we will form a quadratic equation which will be in the form of 4n square plus 5n minus 636 equal to 0. On solving the factors, we come out n as minus 53 upon 4, or n is equal to 12. So we can't take a negative number, so we can say that n is equal to 12. The first term of an AP is 5, the last term is 45, and the sum is 400. That means we are given a as 5, last term L or an is given to us as 45 and Sn is given to us as 400. We need to find out number of terms, that is n, and the common difference, that is d. So Sn is equal to n upon 2 into a plus an. Put this into the formula, that is 400 is equal to n upon 2 into 5 plus 45. On solving this, we get n is equal to 16. On this, now last term is given to us, that is an is given to us is equal to a plus 9 minus 1d. We can use this. That is given to us 45. A is given as 5. n is given to us as 16, so we can find out d. On solving this equation, we get 8 upon 3 as d. That's all for this video, children. I have covered only question number 1 to question number 5 as there were many parts into this. In order to explain you better, so I have cut it short. In the next video, I will be teaching you another part of the set, that is question number 6 to question number 20. Thank you, children, very much for watching the video till the end. I hope you must have understood. We need to just learn 2-3 formulas. You should know how to apply those formulas, what is given to us, and how we can find out the rest of it. Please write down what is given and always write down the formula that is required, whether it is the AN series formula or it is the SN series formulas. Whatever is there, you must write down those formulas even if you know to succeed. Very soon I am going to come with the next video, children. See you, children. Goodbye. Take care.